Hey everyone, this is Farrell. Know it's been a while since I've done my videos, but been a little crazy. So it might be a little crazy, so you might not see videos every often as you normally would. But rest assured, I'll get my points across for you, whether it's in text or in these videos, which will continue. If they're not as frequent as they are now, they will be. So I hope everybody had a great 4th of July. I know that was a while ago, but on this lovely Thursday evening, can ask for what better weather, right? So little concept I want to talk about tonight has to do with a newspaper analogy that my recently acquainted Uncle Manny helped me understand. But before I get to that said analogy, let's first talk about a saying. At first, if you don't succeed, try again. So what exactly is that referring to? Well, as we know from my past videos, I always like to say there are a lot of obstacles in life. Nothing comes easy. And along with that, let's say road of life. You have a destination, but you don't always get to that destination right away. Sometimes you have what I like to call happy detours. So detours are important because let's just say you want to be this job at this location, but you don't get that. You get a different job in a different location, and you spend some time there, and then you somehow get to your original destination, but you're better off because of it. And you realize at the end of your journey, whereas at the beginning, you didn't understand it. Or, hey, you wanted to buy this specific car for this specific price. You didn't get to do that. But then you met someone, whatever it may happen, but then you get that car. So it's as simple as, hey, you don't always get to where you want to go right away, but you do get there eventually, and the detours in life help you be better for when you get there, or help you get there a better way. And if you want to take it as literal as possible, if you're driving on 295 and you want to get off at exit 34A, but you miss your exit, is it the end of the world? No, it's not. You get off at the next exit, you take an alternate route, and you get there. But what happens by doing so, you might take that exit and end up meeting someone, going to a restaurant you never knew existed. You never know why the universe is telling you to take that detour, whether it's accidental or on purpose. So with that, you get detours in life. But as you go through your life, besides the detours, it's challenging. There are obstacles. You fall sometimes, but then you have to get back up. It's like, what do I always say? We fall only so we can rise, or we fall to rise. So just keep grinding and manifest what you want in your life, and keep going through that journey of life and keep picking yourself back up, because the more times you fall and the more times you get back up, the stronger you will be. And it's hard for someone like me to say that right now, because obviously maybe I'm not going through anything, or maybe I am. But when you're going through that, it is difficult, because you might say, oh, it's easy for you to say, or yeah, that's easier said than done. But if you really stay patient and you stay on your track, you'll get there. And you endure. That's what we do. We endure. Because you could easily give up and throw the towel in. But what good has it ever gotten anybody? Rocky 4. Rocky always regretted not throwing the towel in for Apollo. That's a more literal example as well. But Apollo wanted to go down the way that he did, and he made a statement. And then Rocky finished that statement. But he never gave up, and he never stopped training. And yes, he did pass away. It was a very tragic moment, but it was what he wanted. And, you know, we might all get to that point where we're like, you know what, I'm going to throw the towel or I'm going to give up. But that's the easy way out. Anything that's worth accomplishing in your life is never going to be easy. Nothing is going to be handed to you like that. Nothing is going to just be, hey, just do this and you get there. Nothing's ever easy. So with that, we're going to get to my analogy now. If you wet a newspaper and you throw it on the wall, most of it's going to fall off. But some of it will stick. And if you really want to apply that to your life, you trying in your life, you trying to accomplish things, you're trying to do something, you're that newspaper. And the newspaper is also what you're trying to accomplish. You're throwing yourself on the wall. You're throwing your resume on the wall. You're throwing your application to get that car on the wall. You're throwing your dating profile on the wall to meet someone. it all falls apart. It all falls off, and you're like, should I give up? Should I stop? Or this is a lot. This is hard. Or do I keep throwing myself on the wall? And eventually, you keep throwing yourself on the wall, you're going to stick. Something's going to stick, and you're going to get to where you need to go. And another analogy with that my Uncle Manny also said, is that if you have a glass, it looks empty because you have to fill it with things. And eventually, it may only be half full, but it's not but it's also full. It has some contents in it. It's not completely full, but it's not completely empty either. So you fill all your goals and your achievements into that glass, and eventually, towards the latter half of your life, it's going to be full. So what I'm trying to say with all this is that keep grinding in life, keep doing what you need to do, take every bit of advice you can get, and get to where you need to go. Doesn't matter how long, doesn't matter what you go through. All that matters is you get there, and you get there strong, and you're happy for it. And that's all that matters. So in summary and conclusion, stay strong, keep fighting, don't give up. Even when you feel like that's all you can do now is give up, take those detours, don't question them. Just go with the flow and let life take you where it wants to take you. You may not understand and have all plans, but the universe does. And just keep manifesting what you want, and you'll get to where you need to go. And again, remember that manifestation. Remember that newspaper analogy. Remember the glass analogy. Just keep on going. And if you ever have trouble, feel free to reach out. I'd love to help you. Love to give you some advice. I'd love to hear about your accomplishments and how you've succeeded. Always reach out. Follow me on Instagram at Farrellism15 and follow me on Facebook at Farrellism. It's always a pleasure. I hope you guys enjoy your Thursday and keep on rocking. Have a great night.